Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because I've got a ton of valuable content coming your way. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into a topic that's on a lot of people's minds. Is dropshipping still profitable in 2025? There's a lot of buzz around it, but with the industry constantly changing, is it still a good business to get into? Let's break it all down. First, let's do a quick refresher on what dropshipping actually is. For those of you who might be new to the concept, dropshipping is an e-commerce business model where you sell products to customers without ever holding any inventory. Instead, when a customer places an order, the product is shipped directly from the supplier to the customer. You act as the middleman, managing the store, marketing, and customer service. It sounds easy, right? There's no need for a warehouse or upfront inventory costs, which is why dropshipping became such a popular business model, especially for beginners. But here's the big question. Is it still as profitable as it used to be? Let's take a look at how dropshipping has evolved over the past decade. When it first gained popularity, dropshipping was seen as a revolutionary business model. People were making six figures with little investment, especially with platforms like Shopify and Oberlo making it incredibly easy to start. Back then, it was all about finding a trending product, setting up a simple store, and driving traffic through Facebook ads. But as more and more people caught on to this model, things started to change. The market got saturated, and with that came higher competition, rising ad costs, and tougher customer acquisition. Now, it's not just about launching any store. It's about launching the right store in the right niche with the right strategy. Let's explore if that's still possible in 2025. Fast forward to 2025, and the dropshipping world looks very different. There are millions of stores out there, many offering the same generic products, which has made standing out much harder. According to recent stats, over 20% of e-commerce businesses are now dropshipping, so there's a lot of competition. But here's the kicker. Competition leads to higher costs. Paid ads, especially on platforms like Facebook and Google, have become significantly more expensive. In 2025, the cost per click or impression is higher than ever, which means it's harder to profit unless you're super strategic. And let's not forget the fact that many dropshipping stores still face issues with suppliers, like delayed shipping times, poor product quality, and unbranded items, all of which can damage your reputation. So, let's talk about the real cost of running a dropshipping business in 2025. The days of setting up a store with a $100 investment and making a quick profit are long gone. To succeed now, you need to account for a variety of costs. Paid ads. As I mentioned before, paid ads are a huge expense. You're going to need a solid advertising budget to drive consistent traffic to your store. If you're not getting good returns on your ads, you'll burn through that budget fast. Store setup and maintenance. Setting up a Shopify store isn't free. You'll need a subscription, possibly apps to enhance your store, and a premium theme. Plus, there are payment processing fees and transaction costs that eat into your profits. Product costs and shipping. While you don't need to buy inventory up front, product costs still matter. The price you pay the supplier, plus shipping fees, can eat into your margins if you're not careful. Add long shipping times into the mix, and your customers may not stick around. So, is it still possible to profit from dropshipping? Absolutely, but only if you're willing to put in the work and adopt a few key strategies. Here are the most effective ways to still thrive in the dropshipping world in 2025. Find a profitable niche. Don't just sell what everyone else is selling. Focus on a niche market with less competition. Think about the specific problems people are trying to solve, or the unique products they're looking for. The more specialized your niche, the better your chances of standing out. Create a strong brand. People buy from brands they trust, so building a strong brand is essential. Use your website, social media, and customer experience to create a unique identity. Invest in branding, from logo design to packaging. Leverage organic traffic. While paid ads are important, they can be costly. One way to cut down on ad spend is to drive organic traffic through SEO, YouTube content, blogs, and social media posts. The more you invest in building organic traffic, the less you'll rely on expensive ads. Offer exceptional customer service. Customer service is key in 2025. If your customers feel valued and you address their concerns quickly, they'll return. Make sure you respond promptly to inquiries, handle complaints professionally, and go above and beyond to solve problems. So, the million-dollar question: should you still start a dropshipping business in 2025? If you have a passion for e-commerce and are willing to learn and adapt, then yes, it's still possible to succeed. But don't expect an easy ride. You'll need a strategy, persistence, and a willingness to invest both time and money. If you're looking for a quick, passive income stream, then dropshipping might not be the best route. So it's all for today. I hope I helped, and I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.